Hey guys, Trixify here. So Call of Duty Warzone has been out for some time now, and I've been playing this game a lot since schools were closed, allowing me to play as much as regular streamers. In today's video, I'm going to give you the top 5 best places to land in Warzone. This list will be based on which spots are best for getting high kill games, and these are for some called tryhards, professionals, or I'll just call the aggressive players. The key to landing in these spots will require you and your squad to have confidence and gain momentum, as you will face more more squads that come along in the way. So I know some of these spots will vary in being very busy depending on the direction of your plane's flight path. So I tried to come up with a list where no matter what direction the plane is headed towards in the map, these 5 spots will always have a lot of people and a lot of squads. But let's not waste any more time and get right to the list. In the number 5 spot we have Dam. Now I'll never get why a lot of people go here. It's in the very north side of the map. It's also the only place in the game where there's actual snow. And inside looting the dam itself, there is minimal loot. It's a first come first served type, and if you're not the best at landing and gliding, then this is a place where you don't want to go. Of course there are buildings and mini houses just outside the dam, but the actual dam itself isn't that great of a landing spot, but still very busy. Now on to the 4th spot is the airport. A lot of buildings and loot you'll find here, but of course it all comes with a price. There are numerous places to land here. It's gigantic. You have the actual airport, garage, hotel buildings that are not even hotels, hangars, etc. It'll be easy to stack up on cash, which you could use if a teammate dies. If you're not in the building, then you are most likely to get shot by snipers. Legit, every time I land here, I only feel safe if I'm inside a building. There are many open spaces where you could potentially get lasered, but if you're an aggressive player, everything I just said doesn't matter. Unlike Dam, if you don't land first, you'll still be fine. Plenty of areas to loot. Which leads on plenty of squads to kill. In the number 3 spots, we have Boneyard. Not as huge as the airport, but still a lot of loot and a lot of players. A lot of contracts too. I usually try to start a recon contract, but there are always people who will start a bounty. There will be people everywhere in Boneyard. Check your front, back, and sides. And if you do get shot, it's easy to get a big cover. There's like planes and buildings everywhere. And you can just easily reset with your squad. A lot of loot boxes inside the planes too, so you can probably wipe out at least 3 or even more squads here. You can also expect a lot of third parties coming in the way. And yeah, that's all we have for Boneyard. So on the number 2 spot we have military base. This is the only place on the map where I feel pressured to land first. The first 10 seconds after you land, I'll guarantee you'll hear gunshots everywhere. After looting a building or two, you will engage in enemies and squads. Some squads will have the upper hand, shooting you from tall buildings. And if you make it out of military base alive, then you will be set, because this is one of the hottest hot drops in the game. The con is there are no buy stations near your military base, so if a teammate dies, the best you can do is wish them luck in the gulag. Now before we go on to the number 1 spot, which is pretty obvious, here are some honorable mentions. We have hospital, train station, storage town. But yeah, finally at the number 1 spot for the best place to land for you aggressive players looking for high kill games with your squad is downtown. Now I don't think this needs an explanation. It's like the sorting factory of Apex Legends, or even the 2 fragments buildings. It's like the tilted towers of Fortnite, like the downtown Los Santos of GTA 5 Online, which is not even a BR game, but it's still popular. Even like the Operation Metro of Battlefield 3 or the Siege of Shanghai of Battlefield 4, also not a BR game, but it's just a very busy spot. You can expect snipers, grenades coming from everywhere, vehicles, gunshots. It's a large area, so you will have some time to loot. But until then, it's you and your squad against the world. And just like that, guys, that will be all for today. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. All my info about the channel will be in the description. I'll upload every 1 to 3 days. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.